Hello guys, it's Puerto Rican and today I'm going to talk about something different. I have a cousin that was coming to town and a cousin that lives close by here in Texas, and this was the first time that they go shooting. So on this video I just want to share their experience for the first time shooting. There's not a lot of talking, but I just want to share with you the 4 universal gun rules real quick. The first one, assume every gun is loaded whenever you're using it or not. So if you're using a gun on the table and you're a first time shooter, you assume that that gun is loaded, even though you are not a first time shooter, if that makes sense. So now let's assume that you are assuming that this gun is loaded, and then you pick up that gun, and the second rule is to keep that finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot. When you picked up that pistol, keep any of your finger off the trigger guard and the trigger until you are ready to shoot. And if you are not sure how to do that, you usually put the index finger like alongside the slide or a little below, and that's how you do it. If you are not sure how to do it, make sure that you are going with somebody that is experienced and he knows what he's doing, so he can instruct you how to handle a firearm. The third universal gun rule is never point the muzzle or the front of your gun to anything that you are not willing to shoot or destroy. So if you're hunting or if you're at the range, you don't want to point that muzzle to anything that you don't want to shoot, and that can be another person, that can be your car, that can be somebody's house. Just be aware where you're pointing that front of the gun to. And the fourth but not least is that be aware what is between the target, what is your target, and what's behind the target. For example, you go to the range and you're gonna be shooting a steel target, a paper target. You need to make sure there's nothing in between. When you're shooting, there's not a car on the middle of the road, there's not somebody picking up trash or walking through while you're shooting or in front of you. And when you shoot that target, make sure you have a safe backstop behind your target. If you have a good backstop, you will ensure that when that person misses the target, the bullet is gonna stop right behind the target. If you're shooting in some land or anything like that, make sure you are aware of how far the houses are, how many trees are behind the target, how good is the backstop that you have, because you don't want to be hitting something that you might not want to hit, even though that you don't mean to do that. So these are the 4 universal gun rules that I just talked about a little bit. I have another video about this, it's gonna be somewhere here above. So now I'm gonna show you some B-roll of my 2 cousins shooting for the first time. We have about 10 pistols or something like that. Then we have a EDC Tavor X95, we have an AR-15, we have AR-9 and AK-47, so they can try everything that we have here in Texas. So now I'm just gonna show you some of the video, and here we go.
This has safety?
No.
Just shoot?
Yeah. You're good to go. It's fine, yeah. Low.